Oh, that's real good.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel Penny Lesson. We talk about everything finance, from tips on making money and proper investing to news about the different economies and situations affecting the global markets. The goal of this channel is not only to teach you how to be more financially responsible but also to teach you how to be more aware of global events. So why not just sit back and relax while we tell you what's happening in the finance sphere? Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to be constantly updated on my latest videos. Remember, one penny lesson a day keeps being penny less away. Another famous name in investing, Ray Dalio, shows fear in the current state of the global economy. Why is it that there have been more and more investors being afraid? What is there to be scared of? Stick around and find out. The same things keep happening for the same reasons time and time again. Many of these events only occur once in a lifetime. You're in trouble if you don't look back and observe how they developed through time. There is a pattern that keeps showing up, not just because it has happened previously but also because of how it occurs. We need to comprehend it, one that understands how to handle it. A debt crisis occurred between 1929 and 1932 due to excessive debt during the boom. Interest rates have reached zero. Similar to 2008, when interest rates reached zero, the central bank produced money and purchased financial assets. Central banks may typically stimulate the economy in these cycles by cutting interest rates. That, however, doesn't work when interest rates are zero. In 1932, it lasts at zero interest rates. They carried out the same actions in 2008 as they did in 1932. This means that the central banks purchase government bonds while printing a lot of money. We're currently carrying out that. To be clear, they are acting this way because the government has requested a loan from them. I intend to construct something. I'll pay you back plus interest in a year, 2 years, 10 years, or whenever. Consider it in this way. The federal government cannot create money. People can be taxed, money can be collected from people, and money may be spent on anything the central authority chooses. However, unlike the central bank, they lack the power to print money, create money, and grant credit. The Federal Reserve is the central bank. Similarly, the federal budget does not have the authority to decide how money is spent. For Congress, that is. Everybody has a specific amount of money that comes from revenue, certain amounts that go to expenses, and specific amounts that go to savings. This is true for every person, business, and government. If their revenue decreases to below their expenses, they are in difficulty. They turn to their savings unless they have a sizable amount. Numerous entities are having problems in that regard all across the world. The American government prints money because it must be distributed. It manifests itself as loans. The Federal Reserve will purchase public debt. This means that they will purchase private bonds in addition to buying it. They might decide on a business. They will say, "I will lend to you," saying, "I will buy your bonds." That has happened in the past. Therefore, we are going through the same process between 1930 and 1945. What is there for the everyday person to learn from that? They have no ties and don't think that way. Or is there something they can learn from the historical viewpoint and apply moving forward to make things simpler? Or is it just head down and do your best to weather the storm? Basically, yes. Everybody and every business are treated equally. If you comprehend this, you are aware. There are 3 things. Start by taking a look at your income, expenses, and savings. After that, perform a stress test to ensure your security. If you were to lose your job or your income dropped below a particular point, and you let that play out, you might be eligible for unemployment insurance or anything similar. How long can you maintain a respectable way of life? And are your funds sufficient to cover that? Okay, so you perform a calculation. How many months or years might I live comfortably if I had this amount of income and a simpler lifestyle? An illustration would be the variations in Roosevelt's methods. Again, interest rates reached zero in 1929 to 1932. They printed money. and the wealth gap widened significantly. Then they sat together and devised a plan to maintain order and alter the situation, ensuring the method was effective. Conflict was a possibility at that time because of world circumstances. Hitler was elected Chancellor of Germany in 1933 due to intense internal conflict over restoring order because everyone was battling over money: the left, the right, the communists, and the fascists. But let's get back to the financial situation of the typical man. I would suggest that having a strategy that includes these three components is crucial, as is possibly having a plan with your family. The most important thing is education. Those are fundamental needs, in my opinion. You must be literate in education fundamentals, including reading, writing, and mathematics. But to work, you must also be able to act civilly, be a good citizen, and behave well with other people. Make your passion and work the same thing while keeping it affordable. If it succeeds, it means you enjoy your work. Your performance at work will probably improve. Thus, you desire those things. Then there is the matter of the economy. Therefore, education does not necessarily have to be college level. It might be anything from learning a skill. College emphasis is excessive. What is one thing that people can do that, from a historical perspective, will best insulate them from the damage as this next 3 to 5 year section of the cycle strikes us? Make the worst case scenario fantastic by making plans for it, knowing how to triangulate effectively. Deal with any issues you encounter, and work those through to discover your path and true nature. But meditation is another thing that has been quite beneficial to me. It's healthy because it lessens stress and increases your intelligence so you can make wise judgments. Since you can obtain all the most excellent counsel and don't have to approach it in your brain if you have the stability, the centeredness, the calm, the plan, and you triangulate effectively with others, you're a long way there. Well, what do you think? Do you believe that there's a crisis? And if so, how are you preparing for it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Wow, was that news? Why not ponder it? Want to know the latest? Comment if you want more articles like this. This video is just one of many videos on my channel that brings you the latest news about the world of global finance and economics. So go hit that subscribe button if you don't miss out on content like these. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Thank you for all your support, and I'll see you again next time. Remember, 1 penny lesson a day keeps being penny less away. Cheers.